Hi, I'm Makayla Angshed, and welcome to RBTV's Holiday Show. So over the past couple weeks, we've put together these segments for you, and we really hope you enjoy the spirit of the holidays. So have happy holidays, and let's get on into the episode.
Alrighty, so we got the Holiday RBTV Cooking Championship going on. We got some esteemed chefs here making up some fudge and some great things. We got Anthony Grossi and a bunch of other people here to help, show us the routine, and we're going to go over, see what these chefs are doing, and maybe they'll help us make something that we'll judge at the end, see who wins.
We can start again, laughing to the end, screaming at the top, hoping never
I'm currently making a candy cane swirl fudge.
Oh. Is that difficult?
I wouldn't say so. It seems pretty easy.
The program's doing great. Got a lot of awesome kids involved, and they're turning out some really great results, and got good growth, so it's going awesome. Next coming years, just continuing the growth, hopefully including some dual credit into our courses with Triton College and continuing to cook.
Right. That's awesome.
Right. That's it.
So I'm making a hot chocolate fudge.
Oh.
So I've actually never had fudge, so I don't actually know. But I'm pretty sure it's just like the ingredients, so like the marshmallows, the chocolate chips.
So I used to just cook with my mom all the time. Yeah, and she taught me stuff. She's a good cook, so.
I plan on going into anything foods in the future?
I've thought about it, but no, probably not.
roller coaster ride, hands up in the sky.
I am the CTE division head at RB.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness.
How do you feel about the program? How's it shaping up?
We are having some really good growth in our program. We have Mr. Lewis and Miss Pizzafaro that have grown the foods program just in a very short time. And then we also have Mr. Holdren, who's doing wonderful things with RBTV, as well Mrs. Arcady with her game design, Mr. Baum with construction, and Mr. Weishauer with drafting and auto.
Awesome. What are some goals in the next couple of years you guys have?
Improving on dual credit and dual enrollment, as well as getting some more work-based learning.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
What it feels like, yeah. We going up, we take it down.
My first time making fudge, actually, so I think I did everything right.
Daring. Alrighty. Well, I guess we're going to see how it goes tomorrow with the judging. So it's been 24 hours and our contestants' fudge is set. So now we're going to have the judges come upstairs so that way you can taste test it and see which one is best.
Hi, I'm Sean Lamosny.
And I'm Jonah Brenneman.
And we're taste testing fudge.
So we're ranking this out of 3, so taste, texture, and appearance.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Roller coaster ride, hands up in the sky, take you for a ride, love to feel the high.
Final tallies are now in. Now, each of the fudges were graded in 3 categories: taste, texture, and appearance. In third place, with 50 points, we have the chocolate fudge. In second place, with 55 points, we have the peppermint. And in first place, with 81 points, we have the marshmallow fudge. Yay!
It feels really good because I've never been in such competitions, especially cooking, because I'm not really the best cooker. So just being able to win this, I feel good. When I was choosing my recipes, I was like, which one would most people enjoy? And looking at my opponents' recipes, I was like, maybe mine might win, but I didn't want to get too I didn't want to have too much pride. But I feel like because of hot chocolate, everyone likes hot chocolate, I think. And so I went with that one, and I think that's what separated me from my opponents.
Roller coaster ride.
have 3 contestants. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
I'm Kyle.
I'm Lewis.
I'm Andy.
Perfect. They will all be competing to win the chance of having 2 quarters and bragging rights. Is everyone ready for the questions?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's get on to the questions. Question 1. How many ghosts show up in A Christmas Carol?
3.
3.
Oh, it's a Christmas before.
Do you wanna take a gamble at the answer?
-1.
The answer, everyone ready for the answer?
Yes.
There are 4 spirits. We gotta count Marley. There's Marley at the beginning, past, present, and future.
Does Marley really count though?
Yes, he does.
Aww.
Question 2. What is another one of the most popular names for Santa Claus?
Saint Nick.
Anyone else?
St. Nicholas.
Yeah.
What you said.
Ding! Y'all are correct. It's either Saint Nicholas or Kris Kringle. Each of you get a point. Question 3. In Home Alone, where is the rest of Kevin's family going before he is left at home?
France.
Answer, Paris. Very close though.
What?
I was gonna say Paris.
That was French.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Everyone ready for
Doesn't that
question
count?
4? All right, question 4. In It's a Wonderful Life, what happens every time a bell rings?
an angel grows his wings.
Ding, ding, ding. You're correct. The answer is an angel gets its wings. Another point for Kyle. Question 5. Which fairy tale was the first gingerbread houses inspired by?
Hansel and Gretel.
You? Y'all want to take a gamble?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I don't know.
Shame. How about you?
No.
The answer is Hansel and Gretel. Another point for Kyle. Question 6. In the movie Elf, how does Buddy get to the North Pole?
He climbs into Santa Claus's gift bag and gets abducted by the fat man himself.
You're correct. He hides in Santa's sack. Question 7. What do people traditionally put on top of a Christmas tree?
A star.
An angel.
An angel?
A star or an angel.
I've
Yay!
never heard of an angel.
Y'all get it right. Question 8. What magic item was given to Frosty the Snowman to bring him to life?
Hat. A hat. A black hat.
Scarf.
It was a hat.
I said it first.
I said black.
Bring it on for Lewis and Kyle. Question.
Are we tied?
No, I'm winning.
Let's get to the question. According to the song, what gift was given on the first day of Christmas? 12 Days of Christmas.
2 pearl doves, I believe.
I don't know that one.
Kyle?
I'm not sure. Pass.
It's a partridge in a pear tree.
Oh dear.
Y'all are so uncultured, I swear to gosh.
Kyle.
Question 10, we're getting close to the end here, and it is quite tasty around here. Question 10, visions of which food danced in the children's heads as they slept in the poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas"?
Sugar plums.
Sugar plums.
Sugar plums.
Sugar plums! A point for everyone, good job.
With the sugar plum.
Now, is there a tiebreaker in here?
I'm not sure.
Oh, there's no tiebreaker. Thank you everyone for watching, and the winner is Lewis!
Let's go!
Y'all get 2 quarters and bragging rights.
Yay.
Way to go, kiddo.
I'm better than you. I'm better than you.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Yay! Yay!
Hi, I'm Allison Haas of Haas Made, and today I'm going to show you how to make 3 of my favorite holiday treats.
First, these are my double chocolate shortbread with white chocolate drizzle and peppermint, my red velvet crackle cookies, and my gingerbread blondies. First, we're going to start with the unsalted butter that's at room temperature, and we're going to cream that. And then we're going to add both sugars, brown sugar, salt, and granulated sugar, and adding the vanilla. And then we're going to sift together the all-purpose flour, unsweetened cocoa powder, and baking soda. After everything is creamed together with the butter, the sugar, we're going to just mix that till it's light and fluffy. And then we're going to add in the flour cocoa powder mixture and mix that up. Don't overmix. And then I'm going to be adding in the chocolate chips. Now I'm going to take half of the dough and make a cylinder shape, roll it into about 1.5 inch cylinder. And I'm just going to wrap that up in saran wrap and chill that in the refrigerator for about 3 hours. Now take out the chilled log of dough and you're going to cut it in about 1/2 inch pieces. Sometimes when you cut it, it falls apart a little bit, but it doesn't matter. So you can just kind of piece it back together. And you're going to put it on a baking sheet and bake it in the preheated oven for about 350 degrees for about 12 minutes. After the cookies are taken out and cooled completely, you will melt white chocolate and sprinkle some crushed candy canes. First, we're going to start with creaming the granulated sugar, brown sugar, and the soft room temperature butter in a mixing bowl. Cream that together till light and fluffy and combined. Then we're going to sift together the flour and cocoa powder and the baking soda. I'm going to add vanilla and red food coloring to the butter sugar mixture. And now I'm adding the flour and the cocoa powder and gently mixing that together with the butter sugar mixture. You don't want to overwork the dough, so I'm going to finish up by hand mixing it. Now you roll the pieces, you take about a tablespoon of dough and make balls, and then you coat it first in granulated sugar, then you coat it in powdered sugar and place it on a baking sheet about 2 to 3 inches apart. And you're going to bake these at an oven of 350 degrees for about 12 minutes. First, we're going to melt the butter in a shallow pan, and we're going to brown that, so it takes some time. You just want to let it get to a foamy state and want to caramelize both sides. Now we're going to add butter with the molasses and the dark brown sugar, and we're going to whisk that up and make sure it's cool, because then you want to add your eggs, beat those, add your vanilla, and then what we're going to do is sift together the flour, baking powder, all the spices, black pepper, salt, allspice, cinnamon, and ground ginger, and some ground cloves. Then we're going to make sure everything is combined, the molasses and the brown butter, and then we're going to add the flour spice mixture to that and just mix by hand. Be careful not to overmix. Then we're going to add it to a greased 9 by 9 or 8 inch by 8 inch pan. It doesn't matter. You'll just have to adjust cooking times. And pop it in the oven at 350 degrees. Thanks for watching. You can visit the description of this video to find the recipe links, which will give you the measurements for the recipes. You can find me on Instagram at @hasmade.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away from the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and called them and shouted them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew my head and turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of his pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk. And laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, and to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Thank you so much for everyone who's watched this semester. Thank you to everyone who's put together this holiday show. We really hope you enjoyed it, and happy holidays!